Hari ini kita akan belajar chapter 3 iaitu biopotential. Okay, first thing first, what are biopotential? Okay, biopotential adalah electric potential. Sebelum tu, kita kena tahu what is electric potential. Okay, what is electric potential? It is the amount of work, energy, tenaga, work energy ataupun tenaga needed to move a unit of electric charge, a unit of electric charge from a reference point to another specific point. Okay, lagi sekali, what is electric potential? It adalah tenaga yang diperlukan untuk menggerakkan satu unit electric charge from a reference point to another specific point. Okay. Okay, then what is biopotential? Okay, biopotential adalah electric potential yang diukur macam tadilah between points in living cell. Okay, yang ni kan ada reference point to another specific point, tapi sekarang ni sebab dia ada letak bio kat depan, so it is between points in living cells, tissues and organism. And setiap aktiviti biopotential ini adalah berkait rapat dengan biochemical processes. Okay, and biopotential also describe the transfer of information between and within cells. Okay, apa maksud transfer of information tu? Daripada pergerakan charge elektrik tu, kita boleh tahu keadaan kesihatan seseorang manusia. Okay. Okay, and then biopotential ni juga boleh kita ukur dari source yang kita boleh ukur adalah melalui, macam mana kita nak measure biopotential tu adalah melalui nerve impulse, charge elektrik daripada nerve impulse and muscle impulse. Okey, daripada situ kita boleh tengok bacaannya, the recordings in a graph form or in a data form. Okay, and this is engineering representation of the muscle impulse, this one. Okay. Okay, so bila kita ukur the charge electric during pergerakan massa, kita dapat tahu the biopotential that was measured in the muscle during the muscle impulse. Okay. Okay, next one is the resting membrane potential. Okay, this one better kita tengok pada this one teruslah supaya kamu lebih faham. Okay. Okay, what is resting membrane potential? Okay, resting membrane potential ni adalah satu keadaan di mana dalam sesuatu sel ataupun neuron dalam keadaan rehat or not stimulated. Okay, sel ni ataupun neuron ni adalah dalam keadaan resting, dalam keadaan not stimulated. Okay, and then masa di dalam keadaan rehat ni, nilai bacaan the resting membrane potential is about negative 70 millivolt. Okay, that means that the inside of the neuron here is 70 millivolt less than the outside. Okay, masa dalam keadaan rehat ni, dalam sel ada lagi banyak sodium ion. Dalam sel ni ada lagi banyak potassium. Okay, inside cell ada lagi banyak potassium ion berbanding dengan sodium ion. Tapi dekat luar sel ada lagi banyak sodium ion masa dalam keadaan rehat. Okey. Okey, dapat catch up tak ni? Okey, saya ulang lagi sekali. What is resting membrane potential? Resting membrane potential is the electrical potential when a cell is in resting mode or when it is not being stimulated. Masa dalam keadaan rehat ni, nilai bacaan electrical potential is minus 70 millivolt, which means it is less than 70 millivolt than the outside. The reading inside the cell is less than 70 millivolt than the reading outside the cell lah. Okay. Dan dalam keadaan rehat juga, ion potassium banyak di dalam sel dan ion sodium banyak di luar sel. So this might came out during final. So you might want to really memorize these facts. Okay, and then this is action potential. Okay, apakah itu action potential? Okay, macam biasa kita tengok balik ni. Okay, what is action potential? It is the change perubahan dalam electrical potential apabila the cell was being excitable, or it is usually associated with the passage of an impulse. Bila ada impulse yang melalui membrane of a muscle cell or nerve cell. Okay, bila ada impulse dekat muscle cell or nerve cell, akan terjadilah perubahan pada electrical potential, dan perubahan ini dipanggil action potential. And masa terjadinya action potential ni, the reading, the maximum value of action potential is 30 millivolt. This one here is 20 millivolt. So it does not necessarily masa action potential mesti 30 tu yang maximum. Okay, and then the action potential is bila terjadinya action potential ni, okay, bila terjadinya action potential ni akan ada depolarizing current yang akan menyebabkan a stimulus of electrical activity inside the cell. Okay, and then bila ada triggered, and the action potential tadi tu yang masa resting tadi berapa? Negative 70, dia akan bergerak menuju ke 0 millivolt. Okay, bila the depolarization reaches about negative 55 millivolt, okay, neuron akan fire the action potential, and this is the threshold. Okay, threshold untuk dia bergerak ke arah positif ni tadi, positive value instead of the negative value during resting state. Okay, dan tengok juga masa resting tadi potasium kat dalam banyak kan, sodium banyak kat luar, and masa action potential ion potasium gerak keluar dan ion sodium gerak ke dalam. Okay. Okay, sel dalam keadaan resting state is called polarized. Okay, polarized masa dia berehat dia dipanggil is in polarized state. Okay, so the process of proses pertukaran daripada resting state to action potential adalah dipanggil depolarization, dan daripada the activated state, daripada the action potential state tu nak pergi balik ke resting state is called repolarization. Okay, so masa repolarization, masa dia nak pergi balik ke resting state, sodium pump pushes three sodium ion out of the cell, and potassium ion masuk balik for every 2 potassium ion it puts in. Okay, so hasil daripada the generation of the action potential akan ada satu small time frame di mana sel dia tak boleh terima any new stimulus, and this period is called absolute refractory period, which lasts about 1 millisecond. Okay, masa ni dia tak boleh terima apa-apa selepas selepas aktiviti action potential tersebut. Okay, and then beyond this point, selepas absolute refractory period di mana dia tak boleh terima apa-apa stimulus, ada relative refractory period. And bila sama juga cell do respond, but the stimulus needed is much stronger. Okay, and this may last for several milliseconds. Yang ni dia bagilah stimulus apa-apa pun, lepas action potential tu bagilah stimulus apa-apa pun, sel tak boleh respon, tapi sekejap je 1 millisecond, dan period ni kita panggil absolute refractory period. Okay, selepas 1 millisecond ni ada satu period dipanggil relative refractory period. Sel boleh respon tapi kena ada stimulus yang betul-betul kuat, and this may last for several milliseconds. Okay, measurement methods which are based on biopotentials are ECG, EEG, and all of this. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to learn about synaptic transmission. Okay, synaptic transmission adalah satu proses di mana molekul yang boleh memberikan signal dipanggil neurotransmitter. Okay, dikeluarkan oleh neuron ataupun the presynaptic neuron, and the neurotransmitter akan melekat and activate the receptor of another neuron, iaitu dipanggil postsynaptic neuron. So, kenapa penting neurotransmitter ni adalah untuk proses kiriman maklumat, process of communication between two neurons. Okay. Apakah tu neurons tersebut? Iaitu presynaptic neuron. Presynaptic tu yang asalnya, yang presynaptic akan bagi maklumat. Okey, lepas tu presynaptic ni akan presynaptic. Okay, so presynaptic neuron akan pergi melekat kepada postsynaptic neuron. Okay, and then this synaptic transmission relies on these four factors. Okay, the availability of the neurotransmitter and the release of the, okay, this is to bio, but you only need to know what happens during the synaptic transmission, which is only in these two sentences. Okay, so this bioelectrode I will explain in another lecture video. So that's it for now. Okay, bye guys.